For Shepparton District producer Peter Schwarz, the lack of irrigation water in recent years has been a major challenge in producing crops. Mr Schwarz has been irrigating in the Shepparton area for around 15 years and has been on the southern panel of the GRDC since July of 2008. The drought has seen him switch from a summer cropping program to the production of canola and cereals as well as hay production during winter and spring. Mr Schwarz says the drought has brought a new perspective to his farming operation.
Certainly the challenges in the last few years have been the drought. There's no question of that. Availability of water has been a challenge. We haven't had a lot of water here, irrigation water at all. But the right genotypes for this area as far as irrigation goes, because dryland varieties aren't necessarily suited to the irrigation area, so having the right varieties that do perform under that more intensive regime of fertiliser and water.
Mr Schwarz says it's vital an irrigator is on the panel, as the industry is extremely important but has different requirements than dryland cropping.
Well, I suppose I bring a balancing act, because there's a lot of dryland not far to the east of us, but that dryland area goes into the higher rainfall areas as well once you go a little bit further east and to the north just over the river in New South Wales. So but they've also got the irrigation through the whole area. So it's a balancing act between varieties that suit both, and you don't have to go far north to be running into earlier issues of drying off earlier. So the change in climate can be quite dramatic just in 100 k's from here.
He says being on the southern panel has led to time management efficiencies on his property to fit the 40 plus days a year commitment to the grains industry.
One of the advantages, I have to say, is it's made me, because of the amount of time you do spend on panel work, it's made me more time conscious. And so other than some jobs around the house that my wife might say that we still need to get done, I get things done on the farm in a much more timely manner, because I just am aware that I may have 2 days away this week. So as far as growing the crop, it's actually in some ways made me quite a bit more efficient.
Mr Schwarz says he's started to see some of the projects he's instigated take shape.
Just starting, maybe. The time lag, because when you come in, you're actually working on a previous panel's priorities. And now priorities do change, but some of them change slowly. Some of the varieties in the varieties areas, I mean, the breeding's a very long-term situation, so you're always working on someone else's in the early stages, and it's just at the stage now where the issues that are being brought to you as a panel member and that you're taking back into GRDC are starting to appear in the priorities issues.